Hello, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Nastya, hello.
Hello,
Hello, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, Boa, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, thank you, guys. So we are going to start. Where is everyone? I don't know. So, guys, we are going to start. And let me open. Okay. And we will start with a game. Why not? Okay. Where is it? Here it is. Can you see that? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What is it there? I don't know. Okay, but we'll look at this because I didn't do that and unfortunately I didn't check it, but let's try to do that. Danny, what is the word?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, how can we say tomorrow?
The following day. The next following day.
The next day, the following day, yeah. So maybe it is here, yeah, somewhere because they have a mistake. Can you see it or no?
Yes.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, we have it. Oh, sorry, I haven't seen that. Thank you. Go on. Nastya.
Last week, month year. The following week, month year.
But the following is the next. No, and that was
The
last. Previous, yeah.
previous week, month year.
Yeah, previous, it's like, how can we translate it, Nastya? The previous. Translate, please.
I don't know.
So previous, so the next one we know, and that is the previous when we speak about past.
Прошедший.
Yeah, предыдущая неделя. Yeah, прошедшая неделя, предыдущая неделя. Yeah, that's okay. Vova?
Ago.
Yeah.
Before, ago.
Yeah, ago or before. Yeah, just this one.
Yeah.
Danny?
Yesterday.
Yeah, what is it?
The day before.
Exactly. Thank you. Okay, and Nastya?
That.
Okay, no, don't do that. This word, but tell me this one.
This for time.
Yeah, this week, this month. How can we say?
That.
Yeah, it's okay. Vova? Vova?
Today. That day.
Yeah, great. Next one, Danny.
Next week, month, year. The following week, month, year.
Yeah, Nastya.
Here. There.
Here, there, right. Vova.
The day before yesterday. 2 days before.
The day before yesterday.
Days before.
2 days before, right. Yeah, before. Okay, позавчера. Go on. Whose turn? Danny.
The day after tomorrow.
What will it be?
In 2 days time, 2 days later.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. And one more game about reported speech. Let me open this one for you. So here we are. Okay, that is the reported speech. You look at this. You can see the sentence, the direct speech. You need to change it into the reported speech. So come on, let's do it. Voila. Your turn.
I'm tired. He said he was tired.
Yeah, exactly. Nastya? Oops, sorry. Come back.
I'm going to watch TV all day. He said he was going to watch TV all day.
Thank you. Danny?
They haven't bought this house. I said that they haven't bought this house.
Haven't and haven't?
No. Hadn't.
Mhm.
Bought the house.
Yeah, but guys, hadn't bought. Change it.
That house.
Yes, you were right. Okay, thank you. Next one. Vova, your turn.
We will be late. We said we would be late.
Yeah, but only tell me. We said.
Said.
Said. Yeah, great. Next one, Nastya.
She overslept for school. He said that she
Look, it's past simple. Overslept. When you didn't come on time and you were sleeping. So she.
had overslept.
Exactly. Go on, Danny.
Are you hungry? Grandpa asked if I had been hungry.
Why? It's the verb to be.
If I am hungry.
No, Danny. If
If
I
I was hungry.
was hungry, yeah, it's recorded speech. Vova.
I can't swim very well. I said I couldn't swim very well.
Nastya.
As this film isn't a waste of time, he said this film wasn't a waste of time.
Danny.
I didn't make dinner today. My mom said they haven't
Yeah.
make dinner today.
So what is it? Green, purple, blue. It's purple, maybe pink.
Haven't made.
But look at it. It's past simple. When we say past simple, we change into past perfect. So what will it be?
Hadn't made.
Great. Vova.
Can you repeat, please? He asked if I could repeat.
Okay, guys, come on. Nastya.
You can go out tonight. My mom said I could go
Out and not tonight, but what?
out night.
Not tonight. What will it be? That.
That night.
Great. Danny.
What are you doing here? She asked what I was doing there.
Yeah, but tell me, she asked.
She asked what I was doing there.
Yeah, Vova.
Do you like listening to music? She asked if I liked listening to music.
I agree. And Nastya, the last one.
Let me pet your cat. He asked me. Let him pet my cat.
To let him pet, but we didn't know that, so it will be in future about us. Okay, thank you, Nastya. That's okay. Guys, let's come back here. What I would like you to do right now, look at this. The same idea. You have got direct speech. You need to change it into reported speech, okay? So what you are gonna do, I'd like you right here on my screen. How many points? We got 1, 2, 3 students. So let's do numbers 1, 2 together, and 3, 4, 5 you will write on my screen, okay? So come on, Danya, we'll...
We will call you tomorrow. Mark and friend told us
that they, це ж вони, that they
would call him.
call Call me. Yeah.
Tomorrow. The following day.
Yeah, right. Vova.
I'm going to have my birthday party here next week. As I said, she was going to have her birthday party the following week.
Sorry? Don't forget about this word.
The following week.
Yeah, that's right. So, Nastya, number 3 is for you. Danny, number 4 is for you. And Vova, number 5 is for you. So, guys, you have got a minute or 2 minutes to write it on my screen. Nastya, can you read it? Come
on. Josh told me that he had dropped his phone and broken it the day before.
Okay, let's check it. Have a look. It's number 3. So, is it the same? Can you read it?
That he had dropped his phone and broken it the day before.
Yeah, so that's absolutely right. Yeah, that's okay. Great job. Thank you. Danny, read.
The girls told John that they wasn't helping him maybe
with what?
With him homework.
Is it your sentence? Yeah. Did you
Yes,
write?
yes.
Oh, you right? Okay. I can't say that it's perfect. Can you say that? The girls told John that
they couldn't help him with his homework.
Come on.
At the moment.
At the moment.
Then,
So, look at this, Dan. Can't we change into
couldn't.
could? Yeah, and could help. Now it will be
At the moment.
at that moment or then. Then it's also okay, or at the moment. Okay, Danny, be attentive. Vova, read.
Matt said his sister was getting married the following weekend.
Okay, let's check. Read it.
His sister was getting married the following weekend.
Yeah, but tell me, married, getting married. Yes. Okay, guys, thank you. You've done it. So let's come back to these ones. Remember these lines. Can you please tell me, what do these lines mean? Nastya, what do they mean?
It's undersea cables.
Yeah, not it's, but it's they are.
They are undersea cables.
Yeah, you were right. What do these undersea cables give us? How do they help us, Danny?
They gave us internet.
Internet. Yeah, for sure. Internet. Okay, guys, look at this. Last time we were talking about listening and to understand the text in general. It was about this one. We were listening to it. And we understood, recognized that it was undersea cables. They were undersea cables. Sorry. What you need to do right now, we have listening number 2, when you have to choose only one task, one sentence is correct. Vova, can you read the listening strategy? It will help us. When you
do a multiple choice task, do not choose the correct answer based only on the one or two words. Remember that the incorrect option also have some connection with what you hear.
So, guys, if you saw almost the same answer, not saw, if you hear almost the same answer and you, okay, I heard the word dog or cat, it will be correct answer. No, remember, you don't have to base your answer only on one or two words. You have to see what is the correct option. Let's try to do that together. So number one, Nastya, can you read it? What advance, Nastya, you're muted.
What advance in technology was made between 1884
40, yeah.
and 1850?
And 1850, yeah. Okay, so look at it. Advance in technology. It means like technologies became better. Okay, so what was the best of technologies between 1840 and 1850? So, Vova, what's the first one? A.
A cable was laid under the Atlantic Ocean.
Sorry, was?
Lay.
Yeah, right. Danny?
The electric telegraph was invented.
Okay. Nastya?
A cable was laid under the English Channel.
And the last one, Vova?
A telegraph message was sent from France to USA.
So, guys, listen to the first one. I will stop the recording. And you have to choose the correct option, okay? And tell me why you choose that, okay? What helped you? Let's try to do that. Listen. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Come on.
Lesson 8C, exercises 5, 6, and 8.
So when were these cables first put there under the sea?
It's an interesting story. The idea was first discussed around 1840, soon after the invention of the electric telegraph for sending messages. And by 1850, a line was in place under the sea between Britain and France, but that's quite a short distance. The English Channel is only about 30 kilometres wide. What the business world really wanted was a link between Europe and North America. Somebody had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
That's several thousand kilometres.
Indeed. Some people felt that the Atlantic was just too wide for a cable.
Okay, stop. So, guys, what's the first correct option? A, B, C, or D? Or do you need to listen to it again? Come on.
A.
You think A? Okay. Nastya? Nastya?
Maybe D.
D. Okay. And Vova?
A.
A. Okay, guys, I'd like to offer you, let's listen to this again. So look at it and double check your answers, okay? What new technology appeared? What was made between 1840 and 1850?
But one bit
and 8.
So when were these cables first put there under the sea?
It's an interesting story. The idea was first discussed around 1840, soon after the invention of the electric telegraph for sending messages. And by 1850, a line was in place under the sea between Britain and France, but that's quite a short distance. The English Channel is only about 30 kilometres wide. What the business world really wanted was a link between Europe and North America. Somebody had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
That's several thousand kilometres.
So, Danny, did you change your mind?
Yes, I think B.
So what will it be?
I think B.
B. Okay. Vova, Nastya, what about you? Have you decided to change your mind or no? Поменяти мнение. So, Vova, Nastya, do you agree or you think it's A and D?
Maybe B.
A. So you leave it like A. Okay. Vova, what about you? A. But actually, look at this. What advance in technology? Що нового з'явилось в технологіях? So, yeah, and that was B. The electric telegraph was invented. It was made up. So, Danny, you're right, guys. Of course, yeah, you heard the Atlantic Ocean, you heard the English Channel, you heard the USA, but that was not USA, that was Britain and France. But what advance in technology, what was made up? Of course, it was electric telegraph. That was the invention. Okay, guys, let's do it in such case. Right now, I will give you 1 minute. You read questions 2, 3, 4, 5, not maybe 1 minute, okay, 2 minutes. And after that, we will listen to it. But first of all, please read. You have got 2 minutes for reading. And then ask me any questions. What don't you understand? What don't you know? Okay, guys, stop. So, any questions? What don't you know? What don't you remember? What you need my help with? Come on. Is everything clear, Danny, Vova, Nastya? Sorry, Danny?
Attempt.
Attempt. Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. The first attempt, it's like the first try. So you wanted to do that. And yeah, so first of all, you've done it. You've tried that one. For example, my first attempt to visit London was, 5 years ago. Or my first attempt to study German was bad. What is it? First attempt.
Попытка.
Yeah, first.
Первая попытка.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. So first, sorry. Right, attempt. Anything else, Danny?
No.
No, that's okay. Great. Vova, any questions?
No.
No questions? Is everything clear?
Yes.
Nastya, any questions?
No.
No, that's great. So look at it. We have the first, okay, let me finish. The first attempt, the second attempt, the third attempt. Oh my God. Okay. So guys, we are going to listen to the whole recording. When you hear the answer, you can tick, okay, the correct answer. Be attentive with this one. We will listen to it twice. So don't worry if you didn't recognize what's the correct answer. You will have one more attempt to listen to it. Okay? So let's do it. Listen. Okay, it will start with the beginning. And okay, sorry, I forgot to delete it. Yeah. And then I'm not going to stop it. Okay? Come on, let's do it.
Lesson 8C, exercises 5, 6 and 8.
So when were these cables first put there under the sea?
It's an interesting story. The idea was first discussed around 1840, soon after the invention of the electric telegraph for sending messages. And by 1850, a line was in place under the sea between Britain and France, but that's quite a short distance. The English Channel is only about 30 kilometres wide. What the business world really wanted was a link between Europe and North America. Somebody had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
That's several thousand kilometres.
Indeed. Some people felt that the Atlantic was just too wide for a cable. But one businessman called Cyrus Field believed passionately that it was possible. He spent years raising money for it. And by 1857, his company was ready to make its first attempt at laying a cable.
And how did they get on?
Not particularly well. 2 ships set off from the west coast of Ireland to begin laying the cable across the ocean to the east coast of America. But unfortunately, the cable broke on the first day. They repaired the cable and carried on their work, but soon after it broke again. This time the cable was in water more than 3 kilometres deep, and they just couldn't repair it. They decided to call off the attempt.
But I guess he didn't give up.
No, he didn't. A year later, Cyrus Field's company made another attempt. This time they tried a different approach. The 2 ships started in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. They joined their two cables together, then they set off in opposite directions. But the cable broke again. Once after only 6 kilometers, then twice more. So again they abandoned the attempt and the ships went back to port.
At this point, I don't imagine people were feeling very optimistic about the project.
No, they weren't. But Cyrus Field was not prepared to give up. His ships met once more in the middle of the Atlantic. They joined their cables and began to sail in opposite directions. This time the cable didn't break. One ship arrived at the coast of America on the 4th of August 1858, and the other arrived at the coast of Ireland the next day. They used horses to pull the ends of the cable out of the ocean and up onto land.
So the job was finished.
Yes, finally the job was finished. A few days later, the first message was sent. Although it was only a short message, it took 17 hours and 40 minutes to send it.
Why's that?
Because reception across the cable was so bad. Today's cables can transmit 84,000 million words a second.
Wow, that's amazing. Professor Brown, thank you.
Okay, listen to it again, guys, and please tick the correct option, okay? Come on, let's do that.
Lesson 8C, exercises 5, 6 and 8.
So when were these cables first put there under the sea?
It's an interesting story. The idea was first discussed around 1840, soon after the invention of the electric telegraph for sending messages. And by 1850, a line was in place under the sea between Britain and France, but that's quite a short distance. The English Channel is only about 30 kilometres wide. What the business world really wanted was a link between Europe and North America. Somebody had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
That's several thousand kilometres.
Indeed. Some people felt that the Atlantic was just too wide for a cable. But one businessman called Cyrus Field believed passionately that it was possible. He spent years raising money for it. And by 1857, his company was ready to make its first attempt at laying a cable.
And how did they get on?
Not particularly well. 2 ships set off from the west coast of Ireland to begin laying the cable across the ocean to the east coast of America. But unfortunately, the cable broke on the first day. They repaired the cable and carried on their work, but soon after it broke again. This time the cable was in water more than 3 kilometres deep, and they just couldn't repair it. They decided to call off the attempt.
But I guess he didn't give up.
No, he didn't. A year later, Cyrus Field's company made another attempt. This time they tried a different approach. The 2 ships started in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. They joined their 2 cables together, then they set off in opposite directions. But the cable broke again. Once after only 6 kilometres, then twice more. So again they abandoned the attempt and the ships went back to port.
At this point, I don't imagine people were feeling very optimistic about the project.
No, they weren't. But Cyrus Field was not prepared to give up. His ships met once more in the middle of the Atlantic. They joined their cables and began to sail in opposite directions. This time the cable didn't break. One ship arrived at the coast of America on the 4th of August 1858, and the other arrived at the coast of Ireland the next day. They used horses to pull the ends of the cable out of the ocean and up onto land.
So the job was finished.
Yes, finally the job was finished. A few days later, the first message was sent. Although it was only a short message, it took 17 hours and 40 minutes to send it.
Why's that?
Because reception across the cable was so bad. Today's cables can transmit 84,000 million words a second.
Wow, that's amazing. Professor Brown, thank you.
Ready? Okay, great. So, in the first one, Danny, what have you chosen?
On
In
the
the second one, sorry, in the second one.
B.
B, okay. Who's that one? Wo, is that yours?
Yes.
C, right? Or B?
Yes.
So, yes. What yes?
C.
C. Nastya, what is your option? What is the correct one? A, B, C, D?
B.
You think B? Okay, guys, but actually I don't agree with you. Let's listen to this part. Be attentive. Where did the two ships begin? So we've got two ships. Where did they begin? Where did they start laying the cable under the Atlantic Ocean? Okay, let's listen only to this part and be attentive. It's not B, it's not C, it's D or A. Come on, let's choose it.
But that's quite a short distance. The English Channel is only about 30 kilometres wide. What the business world really wanted was a link between Europe and North America. Somebody had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
That's several thousand kilometres.
Indeed. Some people felt that the Atlantic was just too wide for a cable. But one businessman called Cyrus Field believed passionately that it was possible. He spent years raising money for it. And by 1857, his company was ready to make its first attempt at laying a cable.
And how did they get on?
Not particularly well. Two ships set off from the west coast of Ireland.
What's the correct option? Nastya, Vova, Danny?
D.
D, exactly, right, yeah. Two ships started from both of the west coast of Ireland. Yeah, variant D is correct. Okay, 3, twice. Yeah, you were right, I agree, that was twice. Okay, about this one, I don't know who was that, Danny or Vova, but that's correct. And what about this one, number 5? Now, in 1840, in this area, they invented the electric telegraph. But they are talking about what? Remember, at the end of the recording, they talked about present time. So it can be A or D. Yeah, oh, not D, no, sorry. A or C. Look at it. From 1840 to the present day, or from 1858 to the present day. So 2 options, yeah? And that was right, because the first one, telegraph, was invented, and then till the present day, yeah, A is correct. Okay, so guys, let's go on, continue. What is it? Here we are, we've got some phrasal verbs. What we need to do? Let's try to fill in the gaps with particles. So particles is like on, off, in, at, about, okay, out, anything like this. Let's try to do that together. Nastya, in your opinion, guys, just how you feel. Nastya, can you read it?
Somebody had to work how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
Yeah. What do you think? What is the verb? To work? What word? Or maybe you know it.
I don't know.
Okay, any options? Come on. How do you feel? Come on. In, on, at, out, off. Come on. Anything.
To.
Yes. To. Okay, that's great. Next one. Vova. 2 ships.
2 ships set off from the west coast of Ireland.
Okay, maybe. Danny.
They repaired the cable and carried off their work.
Okay. Nastya.
They decided to go.
Decided.
To go.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? The attempt. Come on, Nastya. What is it?
I don't know.
Any options? Come on. There is no correct answer. Even if you don't know, let's try to do that. Call
2.
2. Okay, good choice. Danny? Oh, not Danny. Vova, your turn. They abandoned.
They abandoned the attempt, and the ship went into port.
Okay. And Danny, the last one. Danny, can you hear? Okay, Nastya. Oh, Danny, you are here. Come on. But Cyrus
Field was not prepared to give up.
Okay, so guys, right now, look at this. You have got 6 sentences. Please, you will hear the same sentences. Okay, so listen again. It is the last time when we are listening to this recording. In your exercise books, write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so and please listen to it and jot down the particle they used. Okay, then we'll correct. When we'll double check. The last time. Whew.
Lesson 8C, exercises 5, 6, and 8.
So when were these cables first put there under the sea?
It's an interesting story. The idea was first discussed around 1840, soon after the invention of the electric telegraph for sending messages. And by 1850, a line was in place under the sea between Britain and France, but that's quite a short distance. The English Channel is only about 30 kilometres wide. What the business world really wanted was a link between Europe and North America. Somebody had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
That's several thousand kilometres.
Indeed. Some people felt that the Atlantic was just too wide for a cable. But one businessman called Cyrus Field believed passionately that it was possible. He spent years raising money for it. And by 1857, his company was ready to make its first attempt at laying a cable.
And how did they get on?
Not particularly well. 2 ships set off from the west coast of Ireland to begin laying the cable across the ocean to the east coast of America. But unfortunately, the cable broke on the first day. They repaired the cable and carried on their work, but soon after it broke again. This time the cable was in water more than 3 kilometres deep, and they just couldn't repair it. They decided to call off the attempt.
But I guess he didn't give up.
No, he didn't. A year later, Cyrus Field's company made another attempt. This time they tried a different approach. The 2 ships started in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. They joined their 2 cables together, then they set off in opposite directions. But the cable broke again. Once after only 6 kilometres, then twice more. So again, they abandoned the attempt and the ships went back to port.
At this point, I don't imagine people were feeling very optimistic about the project.
No, they weren't. But Cyrus Field was not prepared to give up. His ships met once more in the middle of the Atlantic. They joined their cables and began to sail in opposite directions.
Stop. Yeah, that's it. So, come on, let's try to do that. Danny, what was the first? Somebody had to
Somebody
work?
had to work out how to lay a cable under the Atlantic.
Yeah. Guys, when you say work out, you try to understand how it works. We need to work out or we need to plan. Somebody had to plan. It's like the same one, like work out, how to lay the cable. So, yeah, let's look at it. So, guys, you can say work out. It's a wonderful phrasal verb. Or you can say like to plan. So, somebody needed to plan or somebody needed to calculate how to do that. Yeah, maybe plan is the best option here. So, guys, you can write it down like work out. It means, what is it? What does it mean, work out? I told you, Vova, Nastya, what does it work out? It's like the same like to plan. So you can say somebody had to plan how to lay the cable. Okay, Nastya, what about the next one? Nastya, I'm listening to you.
I didn't write in.
Okay, Vova.
They repaired
No,
the
number two.
Two ships set off
Mm-hmm.
from the west coast.
What do you think? Yeah, you're right. Set off, it's correct. Your idea, what does it mean, set off?
I don't know.
Okay,
Operate.
but yeah, Danny, you're right. Yeah, so they started their journey. Guys, look at it. When you say set off, look at the screen. Look at my screen. Is start to go. Відправилися, yes, somewhere. Yeah, that's why you can say started to go, or you can say set off. So you can, for example, say like, next year, I'm going to set off from Odessa to Germany or to Poland. So set off. Відправлятися, yeah? To start going or to go. Sorry, let me see. To start to go somewhere. Okay, to start to go somewhere. Yeah, this one. Okay, next one, Danny.
They decided to call off the attempt.
No, three. They repaired.
But they repaired the cable and carried on their work.
Mm-hmm. Guys, what does it mean? Nastya, Vova, switch on the sounds, please, because it looks like I'm working with Danny, only with Danny. So, Danny, what does it carry on? Carried on. Yeah, it's like on. Look at it. So they repaired the cable, yeah, and carry on their work. What is it? Sorry?
Продолжили?
Yeah, continue. Exactly. You can say continue or go on. It's the same one. Yeah, carry on. Right. Well, the next one, they decided.
They decided to call off the attempt.
Attempt. Yeah, what does it call off the attempt?
Отменить.
Mm-hmm. Отложить, отменить. Yeah, you're right. Let's look at some examples. When we say call or off. Okay, call something off. To decide and announce that something should be stopped or should not be taken. So, take place. So, guys, when we say, I decided to call off my Johnny, so I decided to stop it and don't do it anymore. And look at this. Yeah, will even will not take place. Cancel. Oh, it's the same like cancel. So we decided to cancel. Okay, let's write it down like all off. Very good explanation. Very good collocation. Oh my God. Call of the attempt. It's like cancel the attempt. To stop doing this. Okay, next one, Nastya. They abandoned
They abandoned the attempt and the ships went.
Do you remember? Yes, no. No, Danny, Vova, guys, do you remember? Danny, what are you reading at the same time? Guys, what is it?
Вернулись.
Went back. Yeah, return or went back to their port. Not to port, but to their port. Yeah. Okay, so guys, went back. What does it mean? Went back or go back
Вернулись.
in English?
Come back.
Return. Remember, we had it. Return. Повернутися. Yeah, return. And look at it. They abandoned the attempt. Very good explanation. Very good collocation. When you abandoned, it's an okay, I don't remember how to write it. Like this one. No. Oh, sorry. Abandon it. Okay. Abandon. Okay, abandon. So when you abandon, you leave somewhere, especially someone's responsible. No, go away from. So our explanation is number 3. Stop doing something because there are too many problems and it's impossible to continue. So guys, when you say abandon, it means like you stop doing that. And look at it, our word, our collocation. Nastya, can you read it?
They abandoned
Abandoned.
They abandoned their attempt to
Recapture.
recapture the castle.
Yeah, recapture the castle. Okay. And one more, guys. It can be like abandon the idea or abandon the attempt. Let's listen to it and repeat.
They abandoned their attempt to recapture the castle. They
Repeat.
abandoned their attempt to recapture the castle.
Repeat.
They abandoned their
They abandoned
to capture the
their
castle.
attempt to
Capture the castle.
recapture the castle.
One more.
Because of the fog, they abandoned their idea of driving.
Repeat.
Because of the
they
fog,
abandoned
the idea of driving.
Yeah, of driving.
Yeah. So, guys, what does it mean, abandon? What is it? What is abandon? Start doing something or stop doing something.
Start.
What? Sorry, one more time, Danny, I didn't hear.
Stop.
Stop doing something. So guys, abandon, it's a very popular word. So you can abandon the attempt or abandon the idea. It means like stop doing something. Okay. And the last one, Vova. But Cyrus?
But Cyrus felt was not prepared to give up.
What does it mean to give up?
That.
Yeah, I think it's clear. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Right. Yeah, you were great. So we have a minute. Yeah, we have a minute. So guys, here are our words, what they mean. Can you please tell me, we'll have 2-3 minutes, just 1 point, okay? Tell me please, Danny, something you spent a long time trying to work out. Danny, exercise 9, number 1. Tell me something you spent a long time trying to work out. Work out, it's like plan or understand, Danny. It's like to plan or to understand.
A lot of time to work out physics.
To work out physics. Okay. Nastya, an occasion when you wanted to give up, but carried on instead. Occasion is like an event. When you wanted to give up, an event or something you did, and you say, no, that's enough. I want to give up it. So, what
I
was
don't know really.
You didn't have that experience, did you?
Maybe no.
Okay, Vova, what about you? An occasion when you wanted to give up, but you carried on instead.
No.
Nothing special.
No.
Okay, guys, about me, maybe I will tell you. I wanted, when you study English and when it takes a lot of time, and really studying English takes me not just a lot of time, it takes me years. And one day I wanted to give up. I wanted to say, that's it. Let's stop. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to carry on it. Okay, but I tried to be a crew manager, but I understood that it wasn't my thing, really. So I went back to teaching. And this one, I have a mistake. Yep, I went back to teaching, so I carried on instead. Okay, Nastya, an occasion when you set off a journey but had to go back for some reason. Do you have this experience?
No.
No. Okay, Danny, do you have this experience when you set off on a journey?
Journey is
And journey, it's like trip, journey, traveling.
no.
No, never. Vova, I know that you travel a lot. Did you have this experience? No, neither. Okay, I also didn't have it, and that's great. Okay, guys, with those phrasal verbs, I will send you the homework. Oh, understand. Okay, mistake in understand. Maybe I'm tired a little bit. So, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for the lesson, and see you next week. I'm waiting for your homework. Vova, Nastya, do that. Danny, I saw that. I will check it later. Bye.